Transhumanism is a philosophical and cultural movement that explores how science and technology can enhance human capabilities and transform the human condition. At its core, transhumanism is based on the idea that human beings are not the final stage of evolution. Instead, through deliberate innovation and technological progress, humanity can transcend many of the biological limitations that have defined human life for thousands of years. These limitations include aging, disease, cognitive restrictions, and even mortality itself. Transhumanists believe that through the responsible application of advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, genetic engineering, nanotechnology, and cybernetics, human beings may eventually evolve into a new form often described as the post-human. The intellectual roots of transhumanism can be traced to Enlightenment ideals that emphasized reason, scientific progress, and the improvement of human life. Philosophers and scientists have long imagined ways in which human abilities might be expanded through technology. In the 20th century, thinkers such as Julian Huxley played an important role in articulating these ideas. Huxley used the term transhumanism in 1957 to describe the possibility that humanity could consciously direct its own evolution through science and technology. Later philosophers like Nick Bostrom expanded these ideas and helped establish transhumanism as a structured philosophical movement with ethical and social dimensions. Transhumanism begins with the observation that the human body and mind, remarkable as they are, remain limited and vulnerable. Human beings age, suffer illness, and eventually die. Cognitive abilities vary widely and are constrained by biological factors. Transhumanists argue that modern technology already allows humans to overcome some natural limitations. Vaccines, antibiotics, prosthetic limbs, and digital communication tools have dramatically extended life expectancy and expanded human capabilities. From the transhumanist perspective, these developments are only the beginning of a much deeper transformation. One of the most discussed possibilities within transhumanism is the enhancement of human intelligence. Advances in neuroscience and artificial intelligence raise the possibility that the human brain could be augmented with technology. Brain-computer interfaces, for example, might allow individuals to interact directly with digital systems using neural signals. Researchers have already developed experimental implants that help paralyzed individuals move robotic limbs or communicate through computers. Transhumanists envision a future where such technologies might enhance memory, accelerate learning, or allow humans to access vast amounts of information instantly. Another important aspect of transhumanism involves the extension of human lifespan. Aging is viewed not as an inevitable process, but as a biological problem that might be solved through scientific research. Developments in genetic engineering, regenerative medicine, and cellular repair suggest the possibility of dramatically slowing or even reversing aging. Some transhumanists believe that advances in medicine may eventually allow humans to live for centuries while maintaining physical and mental vitality. This idea, sometimes called radical life extension, challenges traditional assumptions about the natural limits of human life. Transhumanism also explores the integration of humans and machines. Cybernetic technologies could potentially enhance sensory perception, physical strength, and endurance. Artificial organs, neural implants, and advanced prosthetics may allow individuals to replace damaged or aging body parts with improved technological alternatives. In this vision of the future, the boundary between biological and technological systems becomes increasingly blurred. Humans might gradually transform into hybrid beings combining organic and artificial components. Some transhumanists speculate about even more radical possibilities, including the concept of mind uploading. This hypothetical idea, suggests that it may one day be possible to scan and replicate the structure of the human brain within a digital system, allowing consciousness to exist independently of the biological body. While this concept remains speculative and raises complex philosophical questions about identity and consciousness, it reflects the broader transhumanist belief that human existence could eventually take forms very different from the biological structures we know today. Despite its optimistic vision of technological progress, transhumanism has also generated significant ethical debate. Critics argue that the pursuit of human enhancement may deepen social inequalities if advanced technologies are accessible only to wealthy individuals. If some people can enhance their intelligence, physical abilities, or lifespan while others cannot, society could become divided between enhanced and non-enhanced populations. There are also concerns about safety, unintended consequences, and the potential misuse of powerful technologies. Another philosophical concern is the question of human identity. Some critics argue that radical technological enhancement might alter fundamental aspects of human nature. They worry that transforming the human body and mind too dramatically could lead to a loss of qualities that many consider essential to humanity, such as vulnerability, emotional depth, and shared mortality. From this perspective, transhumanism raises profound questions about what it means to be human. Transhumanists respond to these criticisms by emphasizing the importance of ethical responsibility and democratic oversight in technological development. They argue that humanity has always used tools and technology to improve life, from the invention of agriculture to modern medicine. In their view, the enhancement of human capabilities is simply a continuation of this long historical process. Rather than fearing technological change, transhumanists encourage society to guide it thoughtfully and responsibly. The cultural influence of transhumanism can also be seen in literature, cinema, and popular science discussions about the future. Stories about artificial intelligence, cybernetic humans, and digital consciousness reflect widespread curiosity about how technology might reshape human existence. These cultural narratives often explore both the hopes and fears associated with technological transformation. Ultimately, transhumanism invites humanity to reconsider its place in the evolutionary story. For millions of years, evolution occurred through slow biological processes beyond human control. Transhumanism suggests that humans may now be entering a stage where evolution becomes intentional and technologically guided. Whether this vision becomes reality remains uncertain, but the questions raised by transhumanism are increasingly relevant in a world where scientific progress continues to accelerate. In essence, transhumanism represents a bold and provocative attempt to imagine the future of humanity. It challenges conventional assumptions about aging, intelligence, and the limits of human potential. At the same time, it encourages serious reflection on ethical responsibility, social justice, and the meaning of human identity. As technology continues to advance, the ideas associated with transhumanism are likely to remain central to philosophical debates about the destiny of human civilization.